So here we are in beautiful downtown Boston, right on the harbor, on Long Wharf, where the ferry for George's Island leaves in just about 45 minutes. Taking the commuter rail from Lowell to a North Station here in Boston, and then a quick couple of jaunts down the T, the underground for Boston, to land me here at the aquarium stop in a very nice outdoor cafe here at the Marriott Long Wharf. I could sit here for a few minutes under a nice umbrella. I'll probably press the button here on my ID 31A handheld, which will put a APRS marker right here. Then I'll do it again on the boat so that you can see my progress. Here's my ID 31A. There's actually a little bit of traffic going on in the repeater this morning. As soon as that dies down, I'll be able to just press transmit, and the built-in GPS and Miracle of D-Star will transmit my coordinates, which will get uploaded then to the APRS network. You can go to aprs.fi to search for any ham station, including mine, any 1RD. Might be a little small, but you can see that the NE1RD marker, and I have myself as a little walking person, is now right in downtown Boston. When we get out to the island, we'll snap another picture of our position and should update to show us out in the harbor, out on George's Island. One of the things I keep emphasizing in all of my 100-pound DXpedition exploits is to pack light. And, well, my talk is better than my execution sometimes. This is what we have today. The Yellow Pelican case contains the radio and some extra paraphernalia to make it work, including a PC connection, a power cable, and so on. Radio today is an Elecraft KX3 with internal battery pack, though we won't be using that. The backpack contains my lunch, a battery system from Goal Zero, including the battery, Sherpa 50, and a 27-watt solar panel, which should power us all day, especially on a beautiful day like today. It's going to be about 80 degrees on George's Island. It's 72 right now, here at 8:15 in the morning. The long bag, to the far left there, next to my hat, is a collection of buddy pole system parts, including a 8-foot mast and an adjustable shock cord whip, which we'll be using today to put ourselves on 17, 15, perhaps 20 meters, depending upon conditions. The solar forecast and propagation forecast is not good for today, so we'll have to see how QRP power and compromised antenna works. But we're out here to have some fun and get a little exercise, and we get a boat ride on the beautiful Boston Harbor. One of the things that I should mention along all of this is that when you're on one of these trips, whether it be close to home like I have going today, or if you go to some faraway exotic place, don't forget to stop and smell the roses. This is one of Boston's most beautiful areas here. Very nice park here on the edge of the North End, including places for walking, jogging. There's some fabulous restaurants right around the corner. And just on the other side of the Marriott Long Wharf here is the New England Aquarium, which has just been redone. And it's a fantastic place to visit. Ever since I was a kid, I always loved maps. Here's a nice map of the Boston Harbor Islands, including George's Island, which has the large visitor center marking. It's near Gallup's and Lovell's Island. When I camp on Lovell's Island after a quick boat ride from George's.
Recently reopened, and I haven't seen it since, but I've heard that it's really beautiful. and it's quite an amazing collection of sea life. So if you have some time, I recommend you stop in there. Along Boston Harbor, there are a few wharfs. The next one is Rose Wharf, R-O-W-E-S. As we make our way out, you'll be able to see a green domed roof. That is the big one is the Boston Harbor Hotel. And that bridge you see is the old Northern Avenue Bridge that leads out to Fort Point Channel. And beyond that is the Children's Museum and also the Boston Tea Party Museum at the old Griffin Pier. And that's where the actual Boston Tea Party occurred.
Okay, here I am on George's Island. You can see Boston Harbor in the background, I hope. And we've got our antenna finally set up. I set it up for 17 meters. I messed with it for just a little bit. I'm going to show you the analyzer output right now, just to show you how close it is that I got it just by eyeballing. Here we go. Okay, there's the output. Shows that the SWR is about 1.5. That's fine. The real thing here is that X is a very, very low number. So we have very little reactance here in the system. It's all good. Vertical antenna is usually going to give you about 35 ohms at best. We got 33, 34 ohms. Not too bad. The transmitter should be able to tolerate that rather well, and then I'll be able to put the maximum power out on here. This is a Rig Expert AA54 analyzer. I've been using this for portable stuff, so I don't beat up my time wave. Both these analyzers are very nice, and I recommend both of them. Alright, it's worth showing the buddy pole setup here. I've got it bungeed to the branch of a tree. I love the buddy pole guying kits. I have a bunch of them, in fact, but this just seems so handy. So here I have a vertical. I use the rotating arm kit, which you can see to the left, right there. There we go. Rotating arm kit. That allows me to tilt the antenna down and make adjustments. Then I've just got radial wires that come off of it. Got 4 of them that come down, sloping down. And I just stick them in the ground with common stakes. No big problem. Drop them down, stick them in. Well, it takes a couple minutes. Oh, this one fell off. But it's just that easy. It's just that easy now. Of course, the very next thing we need is power. There's our Goal Zero 27 watt solar panel. We set that out in the sun, then run the cord down here to our Goal Zero Sherpa 50 power unit. That should give us enough juice to be able to run all day. Setup is pretty simple. We've got the iPad here. We'll put ourselves on the spotting network. We're still in reach of the cells in Boston. We got the KX3. That little box there, that little gray box to the left, is a gizmo that I made so that my Heil headset will work with the KX3. Looks like we've got another ferry arriving. We have a tangle of wires, and then I use a little netbook here to be able to record my results. There's the arriving ferry. Boston in the background.